Garshasp, the Monster Slayer.
It's me, your friend, Stacky McBears, and I'm hoping to play some Garshasp for you today. I'm joined by your other friend, who will introduce himself now.
Hi, I'm playing like butts. I am a
Adriano, me
speedrunner
diz,
of this game,
qual
and it's
foi,
gonna be a great
ou
time,
quais
that is
foram
for sure.
suas
That's
impressões
true.
do Zelda? Cara,
Without further ado, I think
assim,
we'll just get into it.
o
In
jogo
Garshasp, we
envelheceu
play on easy
super
mode,
mal.
and time starts as soon as I select easy. So
O jogo
I'll
é
be counting down
quebrado.
from 3, 2, 1, go.
E, né?
So,
Não
Garshasp is
pretendo
a
jogar
pretty
ele.
linear hack and slash game where you enter
Só
an
tenho isso a
area,
dizer.
a barrier shows up,
Mas
and some
bora,
enemies spawn.
trocou o
Kill the
jogo,
enemies, the barrier goes down.
bora lá.
You move on
Esse
to
jogo
the
aqui
next.
já tá, né, mais,
We're gonna be
né?
doing some other fun things other than those.
Lembra
I
um
do also
pouco,
have to call some attention to
mas não são
the
a mesma
elephant in the
pessoa, não.
room, which is that this is awful block, which must be a mistake because this is a great game.
Tá falando que esse aqui é um jogo excelente.
Yeah, no, it's a complete and total
Deve ser
error. I
um
don't know
engano
how
que esse
that
jogo tá aqui
happened, but here
no
we are. We're gonna
Awful
have to
Block.
make the best of it.
Mas vamos ver, vamos ver.
This game
Vamos
has
ver
been
se
very
esse jogo é
good to me,
digno de
and
estar
it's
aqui
kind of
neste
the
bloco.
gift that keeps on giving. And I hope to show off some of that today.
Pode falar a verdade aí, você pretende sim jogar que eu sei.
Sitting in front of the fire on a
Não tem
mountaintop.
tempo pra isso,
He's
Shinfuri. Não
having
tem
a
tempo
good
pra isso.
time, and he's about to have a bad time. These
What?
are Oshmogs. They're enemies that are very easy to kill.
Hit kill nos
So
bichos.
Garshasp has a
One
few
Punch
different
Man.
abilities. He has got a light attack I'm using to dispatch these guys. He has a heavy attack. He can jump, double jump. He can roll. You'll see that later. And he also
You'll
has
see a lot of
guard.
it.
You'll see a lot of it, and hopefully they're good rolls.
Isso sim é um jogo.
And if you guard at the right time, you can do a little counter attack. So here, Garshasp is confused because these monsters don't usually show up here, you know. So in this next cutscene, he looks down at his village.
Where did these monsters come from? Why did they interrupt my private fire session?
Why? I was here viewing the fire. It's
Parece um jogo esse, eu Mendas. Ai, ai, ai.
Oh, what's this down here, Garshasp? Garshasp spies in the distance. His brother, Orvaj, is being attacked by the villainous Heatosp. Oh no.
Nossa.
Oh, Orvaj, no. No, fight back, Orvaj.
How is Orvaj losing so badly, despite wielding the legendary Mace of Trent?
Oh no, there he goes. That's tough.
Tá, aquele era o irmão do Garshasp. Parece que ele morreu por esse vilão aí. E já tá correndo. Gotta go fast.
Graphical things going on already.
Alright, so if some enemies jump on the head,
Tá.
barrier, easy.
Esses skips assim por cima da barreira lembra bastante God of War, né? God of War tem isso.
So here we're going to do a trick called Portafloater. If you double jump, heavy attack in the air, your descent slows, but the game thinks you're still falling. So it thinks you collide with the ground, and you can
Olha só esse outro glitch aí. Tem uma parede invisível ali que ele pulou nela.
Who put that there?
Mas lembra bastante os dois glitches ali já, dois skips assim. Lembra God of War. Até aí tudo bem. Não, pera. Não. Não, pera. Não, pera. Não, pera. Calma, pera.
Garshasp has a unique set of magical powers, mostly centered around doing all crazy things in midair. He can roll in midair, he can attack in midair. If you mash attack while blocking,
Mimi roll do Air Roll do Dark Souls, Air Roll Dark Souls 1.
It's his favorite place to be. This skips not only this wall scrolling segment, but we're about to do a neat trick called Elevator Skip, where we skip some puzzles, we skip some fights, we skip about 5 to 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's a big skip. In the casual playthrough, Garshasp kind of slides down that wall with his dagger. He sticks the dagger in the wall and slide down. You have to avoid the shadowy spots or you take damage and stuff. But instead, we just roll down the wall like that.
Eu não sei o que dizer.
Okay.
You can do it, Garshasp. I believe in you.
Não era sem rolar no vazio?
For sure. So
Né?
we have $50 from Big Nonsense, who says, "I'm so proud of
Até
you,
então,
light of
o
my
jogo
life, for making
para.
your dreams come
Não,
true.
pera.
Rip it and rip it."
Podia ter isso no
Thanks,
Zelda
man.
lá e ir
Friend
direto
of the
pro
show,
final.
big nonsense. So here we're going to skip
Tinha gente que vai pro último boss
cutscene
e
just
acabar.
by grabbing a checkpoint and reloading.
Yeah.
All right, the shader stuff is back to normal, which
Tá,
is really good.
beleza, ele tá ali.
Really glaring. All right, these are the twins. We're gonna try and jump on them.
Tem gêmeos, ele vai tentar pular neles.
We call them
Yeah.
Tony and Tony, by the way.
Yeah, these are two other. big
Me...
Tonys. We can also
Não,
skip
não fez isso.
and then roll out of
Ah,
bounds,
não.
get right over here, fall down, and we move on.
Out
We
of
don't want to
bounds,
be out
but
of bounds
that's
here,
alright.
but we can recover. It's
There we
fine.
go.
So here we're entering the Huspa
Que
jungle.
jogo é esse?
You might
Só
not know about the Huspa jungle, but Hitas had to get through here.
Sim,
to
ele
escape.
fez.
And it's been infested by Deeves. Deeves is the Garshasp word for these like goblin orc enemies. Basically, all the bad guys in this game are called Deeves. Garshasp is a game that's loosely based on a book that's loosely based on Persian mythology. And there are a lot of allusions to like proper nouns and stuff in the cutscenes.
Parece
that,
muito que é um
don't make
fan
any sense.
game
They
de
don't
God of
explain
War,
it. They don't
né?
tell you what it means.
Not at all. No, loose is
O
definitely the
meme
right
desse
word.
jogo é esses
Don't forget
skips.
to take the checkpoint, by the
Yeah,
way.
I got a
Talvez.
safe checkpoint there. So you see
Eu
every
não
time you hit a
sei.
checkpoint in this game,
Nossa, não, para.
it stops.
O
for,
cara
like,
só
a
vai.
second.
O
Garshasp,
cara só vai
not a
pular
very
tudo.
well optimized game for the PC.
Pular
But-
todas as.
But she is a beaut.
She is a beaut. You
Olha
know,
isso.
we love her for what she is.
Não,
That's an incredibly
não vai
hard
nem.
trick that he just made look very
Não vai nem
easy.
lutar, ele só lutou lá por
It's
causa que eu acho que era full
because
scriptado
I've
pra ele lutar lá
sold
antes
my
de dar
soul
hit kill em todos.
To the Garshasp gods. To I don't know.
The loose
I don't know.
Garshasp
I've just been
gods,
playing
yeah.
obsessively. All right. So here we're going to skip some enemy spawns by jumping on over here. Getting out of
Me...
bounds.
Não.
Usually some enemies
Parou,
would spawn and
parou,
cause a barrier to appear
parou.
at the entrance to this log, but we're just gonna. Oop. This is actually slow. We're supposed to skip that cutscene, so I'm just gonna do it
Aí
again.
vai fazer de novo.
Yeah, that's fine. So what's going to happen is you're going to see he's going to roll into the checkpoint trigger. You're going to see that pause, and now he's going to restart the checkpoint, and
There
we're
you
through.
go. This also skips enemy. Oh. Going back. This also skips enemy spawns. They're spawning right now. And there's a button you can press to kill some small enemies in one hit.
Não vai nem soltar umas
Use that to get
flechas.
right back in bounds
Com a
by
espada,
grappling
jogo
this guy.
meme.
And there we go.
Pensava
This would be a
que
good
era
time for a
jogo do
donation.
Berserk.
All right, so we have $50 from Cold Wash Only, who says, "First time donating during GDQ. Such a fun event for a great cause. I particularly love the
Todas as
awful
barreiras
especially when the runners
têm
have
uma
all the
forma de
background
escapar, parece que é
information
isso.
about these awful games. Keep it up, everyone. Also, speaking of keeping it up, we have just over $3,000 left in our Zadet incentive, so let's get those donations rolling in and see those numbers go up. Thanks so much, everyone.
Nice. But to clarify, Garshasp is a good game.
Matou mob.
Yeah, I don't know where
Pog.
this designation
Vão
comes from.
contando quantos mobs que ele,
So
que
here
ele
we're gonna
mata
go for
durante a
trick
run.
called instant lever. There are levers in the game that you can interact with, and they activate like elevators and doors and stuff. If you press the button at just the right time, you can do it instantly, without any animation, just like that.
Nicely done. Very hard trick, very low frame window. We've constructed a gentleman's agreement, I believe. For every instant lever that Stacky manages to acquire, I will donate $5. And for every one that he fails to perform, he will donate $5.
And I may fail multiple times because the enemies can hit you out of the animation, which takes like 3 or 4 seconds. And then I gotta try again. So the odds are stacked against me, if you will. This is the raft section. It's a really boring part of the game. You just drive
Tá,
this
agora é
raft
uma
across the
parte
water
que ele vai
and kill
carregar,
some
que
guys
ó,
that
ele
come up.
tem
There's
que
an
matar
opportunity
bicho
for
porque
two
não é
instant
tão
levers
ali.
over there at the
Então,
midpoint,
ele vai
but other than
matando.
that, this is a really
Qual é a
really
história do
happening part of the
jogo?
game. So, take us
Então,
away, Lana.
até o momento,
All right, so I
Red,
have a donation that's $20 from Wade circa 2009. It says
a gente
read in the
sabe que o
Canadian
irmão
accent.
dele
I am Canadian,
tava na
so I'll do
aldeia.
my best.
da cidade.
Holy doodle, boys. This is my
E
wife
ele
Deb's
foi
favorite
morto
game, so
por
I had to donate.
cara
Much
aí,
love from
vilãozão.
Toronto Street.
Talvez o final boss.
This is your wife's favorite game?
E só isso que a gente sabe, porque o cara
Thanks,
pulou
my
todo o
guy.
resto.
I don't know if that came in during
E era
Zelda's
isso.
adventure, but I'm gonna assume it applies to Garshasp.
Parece ser um jogo legal pra jogar casualmente.
No, it's definitely an old companion.
Vamos ver, parece um
Thanks
jogo
a lot.
até que jogável.
So
O
here we
que
have a pair of instant
estragou
lovers.
mesmo os skips.
Number 1.
Alright, I missed it.
Okay, 5 and 5. Number 2 coming up.
Legal essas travadinhas que dá, né? No meio do game, parece.
Got it.
Oh boy. Alright. So that's 2 for me, 1 for you.
You're not looking so good right now, man.
You're doing quite well so far.
É um cara que
Take another
deixa as
gun,
coisas rolarem naturalmente. Ah,
Alright, so
não.
we have $700 from Charbunny, who says, "Grammar hard, please, Heppel. You know, help rearrange." Shouldn't have to
Sim,
explain
o
the
jogo
joke.
não consegue
I see
processar
the hype
direito
for
de
bad grammar
tanto
percent.
skip.
Get ready for more bad grammar. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, good job, guys. That was my runner's choice, and then it got met right before the thing started, so I had to... You're causing me problems donating so much money. Let's be clear about one thing.
So we're coming up on the group of enemies affectionately known as the Trio.
This is the only one we actually kill the enemies in. You'll see we fight in this very peculiar way where we spin around, and that is so that we can hit the enemies twice with the second hit of the heavy attack. Once at the beginning and once at the end.
Yeah, it's weird hitbox stuff.
Ali realmente ele matou.
So now we're gonna jump
Sem
on
pular
a
nada.
series of
Lá vai.
invisible,
Lá vai o
non-existent
cara.
things
Lá
to
vai.
just skip a fairly lengthy arena fight. And as we roll into a cutscene here, it's another good time for some donations.
Esquipa tanto que nem sabe lutar.
Sure, so we have $100
Ay, ay, ay.
from Ark, who says, "We're so proud of you. Show them how you earned that world record."
I don't really have the record right now. But we'll see. We'll see how long. Yeah, Butts here has the record currently. We'll see how much longer that's true, though. Right?
No, I mean, there's a pretty significant time save coming up, so it is entirely possible that we will see the world record today.
Well,
Estão falando de WR hoje, hein?
there are some things you should know about.
Possivelmente.
It doesn't work the way
Vamos,
you
gente.
would like it.
Queremos
a lot of the time.
WR.
So in this game, you move with the left stick and you roll with the right stick. And that already is hard enough. But at points
Que
in the game,
cutscene é
it will
essa?
sometimes just have
Não
you roll
mostra
in a
nada.
completely different direction.
Só fica ali
than you
girando.
want. In particular, during camera transitions, it'll interpret the direction of your roll in terms of the eventual position of the camera and not the current position of the camera. So you can press forward on the right stick and you'll roll backwards. That's as bad as it gets in certain parts.
Meu. Olha esses.
Every time you see me roll
Nossa.
sideways or something, I wish I could say that I'm
WR dos skips, let's go.
CGRNG. It's a minim. But actually,
Se esse é o no
It's just
void,
the rolling is terrible.
eu tenho que procurar o N%.
just some platforming stuff.
Ai, ai.
Garshasp gets a workout on his way to retrieve the mace. Here we reload a checkpoint to get that moving platform on a good cycle, so it's coming toward us.
And there's an instant lever coming up, but Stacky's going to be bullied by about 20 little guys, so we'll see what goes on.
Ah, didn't get it. Alright, I try again. Alright, that's two fails.
Yeah, but surprisingly
Deve ser uns 10
good, because
minutos.
that can just go
As
on
cutscenes
and
do
on,
Zelda
particularly
estavam
if you
melhor,
start
hein?
to grab
Não
enemies.
sei se realmente
The-
estavam.
Oh, yeah, the button you use to pull the lever is the same.
Falei
as the
pra dar
button
valor
you
no
use to do the
Zelda, agora
execution kill
aguenta
on
esse
the enemy.
jogo.
Oh,
So
yes.
if there are things around
Ai,
you,
ai,
you can just
ai.
grab them instead of interacting with the lever. It's a good time. Garshasp is a good game.
It is great.
O
So, you might
N% é
see
9
that guy up
minutos,
there on
nossa.
that platform. That's a little mini boss.
Tá louco.
You're supposed to fight him
É um mini boss
on top of
que
this tree. Instead,
parece
we're just
que
going,
tem que
instead we're
lutar.
gonna roll right into this
Meu
hole here
chapa.
just proceed down the tree.
Que?
Poor guy. I feel bad for him every time.
He just wants to fight. Here I'm holding guard and
E
mashing
tem
attack.
o
All this does
Garshasp
is it makes
2,
sure you don't
nossa.
die. If you don't do this, you'll die when you're falling.
Oh yeah, Garshasp will just decide at a certain point
Meme
that he
roll.
wants to stop existing, so we want to prevent him from
E
doing
as
that.
pessoas
He's had enough. If
pensam
you give him some busy work,
que o meme
then
roll
he's-
começou no Dark Souls. Bom, se bem que é possível no 1, né?
Here's a good time for some
Quanto que lançou o
donations.
Dark Souls 1? O primeiro original mesmo.
$100 from Pinoy Grigio, who says,
Oh man.
"Listen, Stacky, it's been a pleasure watching you play this.
2011,
It brings me
setembro,
genuine joy
22 de
to see
setembro de
you bring
2011.
this
E
game
o
to
Garshasp?
GDQ. Cheering you on, homie."
You're gonna make me cry, man. Thanks.
8 de maio. Nossa, então
I think we could do one
quem
more.
inventou o meme roll foi
For sure, we have $75
Foi
from
o
Chivalrous, who
Garshasp,
says,
não Dark
"Why is
Souls.
it called the Awful Block when it's such a good time whenever
Isso não
it
seria
comes
Void
around?"
Rolling? Olha,
Thank you so
se
much.
nem os comentaristas
Nice
ou o Red
question.
tá falando, quem sou eu pra
Coming up on
falar,
something called we call the Logs of Legend.
né?
The
Bom
series
dia,
of logs that will smash
Feel
you
My
to
Anger,
pieces
nossa,
if
Feel
you
My Anger.
try to step in there,
A gente não tá
Instead,
sentindo
we're going to
raiva
hop on
assim
top
não,
of them
mas
and attempt to
tá
leap
sendo
out of
outro
bounds
sentimento.
and skip this entire segment. Very, very challenging.
Eita, morreu.
So,
Morreu,
excuse
morreu.
maybe a couple deaths. This one's quite hard to
Couple,
get
no,
right.
I get it this time.
Ele conseguiu, aham, conseguiu.
What?
It's okay. Takes me about 10 times.
Mano, o que foi,
Alright,
Vitor?
we're over. Nice.
There it is.
Conseguiu
Made it
o
easy.
skip.
Made it look
Nossa.
very easy.
Alright, we're coming up on another lever here. We climb up here really close to this part, or otherwise we spawn archers on that opposite side. Missed it.
4 to 2.
archers
Here's an
can be-
opportunity
Seu
again.
Void Rolling economiza
The reprise. Oh, got that one.
24
That's good. 4 to 3.
mid-game.
You're catching up.
You're 4 and I'm 3.
Pois é, né?
Four hits of damage to you, 3 hits of damage to me. These logs are a nightmare, and also, it might look if you were to roll here, it might look like you would go straight, and he did successfully go straight, but you could have gone careening off the edge, and it's a really bad time.
Very dangerous to roll there. Makes me sweat. Alright, so we're on this platform now, this little raft, and it's guiding us.
Acho que nada disso é Void Rolling. Deve ser quando fica tudo preto, sem sprite, totalmente fora do cenário. Pode ser algo assim, né? Tipo Limbo e tal. O Void Rolling é capaz de ser tipo quando ele ganha o controle do personagem full, pode ir pra onde quiser, ele rola num lugar específico e só tem o boss final. Poderia ser algo assim.
By a member of the community.
Our friend who doesn't even speedrun this game 12 hours ago found a skip that saves like 2 minutes. And you're gonna see it first here.
Tem um skip novo que foi descoberto há 20 horas atrás. O cara não é nem speedrun, mas descobriu e falou pro pessoal. Ele vai fazer aí e salva tipo 2 minutos.
Then it kind of changes course and it's here again. It's not supposed to be here, but it's here nonetheless, and you can ride it. We grab this checkpoint, restart, and we wait here for a second, and it's coming back.
Então esse glitch envolve essa plataforma.
Usually, you're supposed to fight a boss there, and it brings up some platforms that you can use to get across the water when you beat it. But instead, we
Consegui o barquinho do céu, aí vai falando. Vai falando.
That's completely mystical. I can't believe that.
I'm still not entirely sure how it works. We were labbing it today. I'm glad that it's there.
What a thing of beauty. This would be a good time for one donation.
For sure. So we have $50 from Metanok, who says, "Thanks for the impressive work by staff and rudders. Awful Block is always a good laugh. So here's to upgrading the Zadette run. Reminder that Zadette is the real gamer %. So if you're a real gamer, you should definitely consider donating."
Real gamers donate.
So there was an opportunity to pull this weapon off that statue instantly, but did not get it. Did not get this one. That's okay. Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Deve ser
I've
bom
learned
você
from
run
this.
desse
So
game.
just now we got
Dá
the
pra
second weapon in the game,
enquanto você
which is this
espera na
thing.
fila do banco.
It's the
Tão
head of a
rápido.
red dragon
Ai, ai,
skull,
ai.
and the attacks are really slow. So it's kind of bad to use in general, but it actually does a ton of damage if you use it right in the final boss fight.
Which we certainly will do.
That heavenly weapon was the subject of many fantastic prophecies throughout the
We could take another donation here.
Awesome. $30 from Mode 7, who says, first time getting to watch the Awful Block live, and it doesn't disappoint. It's always great to see runners so passionate and knowledgeable about these unique games. Thanks so much, Mode 7.
Good games.
Nothing more
Shout out to
unique than Garshasp.
Shoutouts to Fierce Muffin, who discovered that you can help.
Oh, you got the bug.
I got the bug.
The controller went weird. It's
menu
okay.
will glitch like
We
this.
can do it.
We got it. Shoutouts to Fierce Muffin, who figured out that you can get the checkpoint there just by rolling into the barrier. Alright, so here I'm gonna go do a
Bom,
trick called
a gente já tá em
wiggle
20
climbing.
minutos, a
You're on
gente
the
deve
ledge,
estar encaminhando
and
talvez
you
mais ou menos
wiggle
pro
the
final
stick
aí.
left and right. The camera just goes up. And it'll
There it
keep
goes.
going up. It'll go up into the skybox as far as you want it to go. So we just do this, and once we're ready to get up from the ledge, we get up and Garshasp teleports up to where the camera is. And we use that to skip some enemy spawns, and it would cause a barrier to appear at the entrance of this cave, but now we can just walk right in.
Here's a skip I'm very fond of up ahead. You
Yeah,
might
you'd
think
we would. Yeah, go
you
ahead.
might think we would just jump over this gate or something, but no. We're gonna go through the wall. That's about an 8-minute
Ah,
time save.
para,
7 or 8
por
minutes.
favor.
Yeah, and even more big time saves are coming up here.
Oh, that's very true.
Alright, so we do some out of bounds platforming.
Se ele esquipa o
Yeah,
boss
no
final
rock.
seria engraçado.
Don't mind the
Eu não
polygons.
duvido. Eu não duvido de mais
There
nada.
we go.
This skips a huge section of the game where you're like underground, climbing up walls, avoiding saw blades and stuff. There's a really significant chunk of the game that
At least 25%, I would imagine.
this is a trick called zip zooping.
What?
If you stand next to a wall of a certain height and you mash the jump and light attack buttons, you can just go into it. So we do so. And Final Tony over there can't get to us.
Poor guy.
Got a checkpoint, restart.
Beautiful rolls.
Beautiful rolls.
We have one last
The-
opportunity for an instant thing, and it's going to be this health.
Got it.
Oh, beautiful. I think that tied it up. No, it didn't. I'm sorry. Because of the
Orçamento, o
gores
hitbox
on
tá
the other
apertado.
levers, so
Deu só pra
you
criar
are
as
two
texturas,
behind me,
mas
but that's all
o
right.
jogo tá rodando,
So
né?
this is
Pois
an
é.
elevator that
Defina tá rodando.
Garshasp was supposed to be on.
Não sei, né?
Instead, he's not. But it's
Difícil de
he's going up
definir.
there, one way or another.
He'll find his way.
Right now, you hear Hitasp talking. We're on the elevator. Good.
How'd he get there? Maybe he wiggle climbed.
Aí, ó, esse daí é o final boss que matou o irmão dele.
So you can't really see, but somewhere the player model exists, and I can control it, and you can kind of hear him attacking.
You can't do anything with it, it's just neat.
to read is the eternal symbol of slaying thieves. Children of my land will not sleep hearing this story.
Right, this is the final boss fight. Here's Hitasp. He's got the mace.
Então
We gotta
essa
get it back.
vai ser a única boss fight do jogo, parece.
Dog stuff going on, huh? So you see, we do the same spinny thing we were talking about with the trio, but here
Mocha,
we do it
come
with
here.
this mace type weapon. Not to be confused with the mace of Trit, which is up there, and it's obviously much more powerful.
Gente. Isso aí parece meus códigos. Eu crio achando que o usuário vai rodar bonitinho. Igual eu criei.
Yeah, so we've got
Bom
these
dia.
two orbs.
Estamos no Awful
Wait,
Block.
do you wanna share with us,
Exatamente,
how you
Cezinha,
feel this boss
exatamente.
compares in terms of
Estamos no Awful
difficulty?
Block. você perdeu uma run
it's pretty easy to die
sensacional
on him.
de
if you don't do
Zelda's
some of these
Adventure
strats.
no CDI.
So right
Um
there,
jogo na qual
I
você
brought
controla
this boss
a
has
Zelda
phases. Usually
e não
you
Link.
get him down to no health, then you kill an orb and he comes back to at full health, and then you get him back down again, and then the orb comes back up. You kill the other orb, and then there's another phase. Here we brought the left orb down to very little health, and then killed the right orb. And now we'll do a move called attack rolling, where I'm matching heavy attack while I roll, and if I'm angled right, I can kind of hit the orb while it's under the ground. Like that. Just one more hit should do it, and if we can kill it, we skip one of the orb phases. And that makes the fight significantly easier, because he will
Então ele tá
spawn
fazendo ali
kind
um
of
glitch
harder
ali
enemies.
com o rolamento que enquanto ele rola ele consegue
Otherwise.
atacar ao mesmo tempo, assim.
Yes, and he also does more attacks and more
Acaba
aggressive
sobrando mais
attacks as well.
tempo.
So, this is his final phase.
Faz o final do boss.
Oh, did you explain about the turnaround attack with the gores?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was having explosive dog sounds. So yeah, we're coming up on what's going to be the final QT of the game.
Yep. Right here, you grab him, do a QTE, press the buttons right. Think of it as a rhythm game. Alright, so after these button presses, time is when Garshasp picks up Hitosp's sword and slams it down into him. He chops him in half. That's time. Right here.
Terminou.
That was a great
Alright.
run.
Thank you.
26 minutos e
very
4
fun.
segundos.
And now Garshasp can get the mace back. And you
Pog.
might think this is where his story ends, right? But no, as with Garshasp, there's always a new adventure on the horizon. So, what else would happen but
Esse jogo tem power up, tem outras armas, alguma coisa que dá mais dano, porque, olha, é o final boss, e o cara não upou, não melhorou nada.
and he jumps
Nossa,
on it.
velho, que
Breathtaking.
And that's Garshasp, baby. That's Garshasp
Bora.
if I've ever seen it.
Bora, gente, bora.
That's the run.
Aí, ó, se vocês quiserem também,
What was time? Do we know what time was?
sigam.
That's a world
Quê?
record.
Yeah,
O cara
that-
conseguiu o
there it
WR.
is. That is a
Boa,
world record.
campeão.
Shoutouts to Cello, our friend, for finding that new trick. That saved the time. That was the
26
debut of the raft
minutos
thing.
e 4 segundos. O
that
cara
was
conseguiu o
really great.
WR.
My own personal shoutouts. Got to give some shoutouts to the boys, the Bricks, Zac Efron's
Stack
Garlic Bread, you know how it
McBears.
is.
Sigam ele.
Do you have anything
Se
to say?
o boss fica mais
That's-
forte conforme tu
No,
fica
not
mais
really.
forte. Pode ser, né?
Fantastic run all around. It's great to see.
Aquela
great to
coisa
see
de
Garshasp
scaling,
at
né?
GDQ at long last.
Tô curioso pro
Sim,
jogo
sim.
do Taz, cara, no Game
I had a
Gear,
wonderful
cara.
time with this. It was
Game Gear.
great
Vocês
to be
sabem
here with
que
you today,
console
playing
é o Game
Garshasp,
Gear.
Monster Slayer. A good game.
Thank you, and you as well. A great game, some might say.